Innovation in the legal sector has been on everybody's lips. New, exciting legal software seems to be popping up every day. Large firms are taking advantage of this transformation by investing heavily in technology. But where do small law firms fit into this picture of legal innovation? Our team, Law Tech Match, has created a solution. We've built an online platform which connects small law firms and sole practitioners to technology solutions. 87% of small-medium businesses are not taking full advantage of today's digital tools. For these businesses, 61% report that their top barriers to digital engagement include insufficient knowledge of how to use digital tools and inadequate tech skills. Given that 52% of private practice solicitors work in small firms, over half of the legal sector may not be harnessing the benefits of technology. We know that reluctance to adopt new methods and technology is particularly acute in the legal sector. For example, many small law firms may be wasting time and resources using manual and inefficient paperwork. Without a technology solution to automate some of their processes, these small firms will continue to deliver costly services and spend less time on more valuable work. In a highly competitive market, where the pace of technology is changing the legal industry, law firms must innovate to keep their edge.
While large law firms often have in-house technology and innovation teams and may be actively contacted by vendors offering tech-based solutions, small law firms and sole practitioners do not have the same capacities and opportunities. In fact, 84% of firms don't have a background in technology or a dedicated IT department.
It's really hard when you're in my shoes as a practitioner to know what is available and what those things do. We get inundated with sort of marketing, and you might get it through advertising in the Law Institute Journal or at conferences, at trade shows, social media or whatever. But if you talk about a client triage system or a chatbot system or an AI machine learning something, most particularly practitioners, because a lot of us are not that tech savvy, their eyes glaze over. They don't really know what that is or what that does or how that's going to benefit them.
Recognising the real challenges of a lack of time and expertise that face small law firms and sole practitioners, we set out to remove those barriers so they too can take advantage of new technologies. On our platform, a single person fills out a questionnaire. The questions we ask are simple, do not include tech jargon, and are quick to complete. You don't need an IT background and don't need to take substantial time out of your day to research and understand the massive, fragmented legal tech market. Based on the responses received, Law Tech Match identifies key areas for operational improvement, including areas that the person filling out the questionnaire may not even be aware could be improved. For example, a small firm may know they want to improve document management, but may not realise that their contracts review could also be streamlined. We ask the questions that small firms wouldn't necessarily know to ask when looking for software. Next, Law Tech Match will instantly deliver tailored recommendations for tech tools and solutions that are compatible with the specific law firm's needs. It offers a side-by-side comparison of different vendors. The comparison function of Law Tech Match is different from that of your normal comparison sites because the information presented is not copied and pasted from a vendor's website, but is carefully tailored to legal professionals. We want any lawyer to be able to understand the information so they can make an informed decision independently. If a particular product seems to be a good fit, lawyers can get in touch with the vendor with the simple click of a button.
So how do we make these recommendations? Vendors will provide us specific information about the features and functionality of their software by completing our vendor statement. We'll use that information to match specific technology to the practitioner's needs. By using our service, practitioners won't have to spend time contacting vendors to find out basic information about a product. Details about a product may be difficult to find and understand. A vendor might advertise that their software assists with document management, but what does that actually mean?
I've learned that websites most of the time don't tell you much. A lot of the time they promise a bunch of things that they can't necessarily do. And a lot of the time it's just marketing speak. And even when you talk to a salesperson, a lot of the time it's just marketing speak.
Answering these questions can take considerable amounts of time and effort, and the busy practitioner may find that the tech solution is unsuitable for their needs. LawTech Match's quick process from diagnosis to decision helps busy lawyers discover possible technology solutions which cater to their unique business needs.
LawTech Match works on an affiliate model. This means that technology vendors send us a commission when they receive a lead. To ensure independence, all vendors pay the same commission on our platform. Why would vendors pay us a commission? Our platform is uniquely attractive to vendors as a way to expand their market. Customer acquisition is a high cost and resource intensive process, and legal tech vendors often use sales personnel to individually target firms. It is inefficient and costly for vendors to pursue sole practitioners and small firms, so they are missing out on a large section of their potential market. There is a large and growing range of legal tech vendors in the Australian market. This includes 111 specialised legal tech firms and a high number of startups. In this context of growing competition, our platform helps vendors to increase their exposure and capture an unengaged market. It educates the customer, performing the initial outreach and legwork. The startup costs for our model are low. We plan to bootstrap the project ourselves to create a minimum viable product on WordPress at a low cost. Our team's expertise in digital marketing and legal industry knowledge mean we will also be able to market the product at a low cost. With this in mind, we forecast startup costs of less than $2,000, which will be self-funded by the team. This means the platform will make a profit shortly after it goes to market. There are over 15,000 law firms in Australia, the majority of which are small and medium-sized firms, and around 29,000 sole practitioners. We plan to access this market through content marketing, driven by our Knowledge Hub, and partnering with industry organisations to spread our message. If we capture only 10% of this market and have a commission rate of $50 per lead, this will lead to projected revenue of $75,000 in the first year. We aim to partner with organisations and societies working in the legal world. A partnership with the Australian Legal Technology Association will allow us to build links with vendors. LawTech Match also aims to reach out to the Legal Institute of Victoria to assist us with marketing, so that a broad cross-section of the legal world can access our web tool.
I can see what you're talking about could be really useful for people who don't understand exactly what they want or don't understand the terminology. Absolutely.
To be a little critical, I think legal tech are often pretty bad at explaining what they do. They're not great, particularly in the language that lawyers will understand. A lot of legal tech is founded and set up by technologists who get, they speak a different language. But they're not that good at translating their language into a language that lawyers understand. So that's absolutely where I see there's a gap and a need for something like what you guys are looking to do.
It would be great, just someone to really find out what I really need and help me work out what platforms and what services I need, like what's the product that's really going to help my firm.
LawTech Match can definitely accelerate our growth, and in terms of how we get traffic, it would be a very, very different way, a new way of us proceed with our business development. We'd definitely be interested in something like this, because it would definitely help us to reach out those hard to get customers, those smaller law firms.
At LawTech Match, we believe small law firms shouldn't be left behind in the technology revolution. Our simple, easy to implement platform removes the major barriers of lack of time and expertise that small law firms face, so that they too can harness the benefits of innovation.